What up, but today it's super content, and today I have unfortunate news. It's about the type sword. Yes, I know. Why are you talking about type sword again, bro? I need to get my quota. I still believe in the game somewhat. Can a nigga kind of, have a little bit of a hope for one of his favorite games, bro? Like, I have about 6, 7 hopes. You feel me? Okay, let me shut the fuck up. I'm way too old for this shit, bro. Oh, by the way, I'm 21, nigga. I'm not 31. Anyway, the news is about, as you've seen on the title, the Soul Gem. One person in particular texted me while I was having my stream. He's like, "Yo, why did my crafted Soul Gem disappear?" Because if you guys remember, Central said that the Soul Gem, the crafted recipe, will be infinite uses. So someone has figured out the crafted recipe and is gatekeeping it, but someone traded for the Soul Gem. That's how I know it's legitimate, because I've heard people texting me like, "Yo, I've got the Soul Gem," but like they never showed me like any proof of it. It was just a locked Soul Gem, because as you guys know, when you get a code, it's usually always locked Soul Gem, right? But this person, they sent me the videos, they sent me the Soul Gem itself not being locked. So whoever traded them the Soul Gem knew the recipe. But in this video, I don't know the recipe, but I'm just showing you guys that the crafted recipe has a bit of an issue. Okay, a little big issue. So before I get to that part, let me show you guys a video to kind of remind yourself of what happened with the Soul Gem recipe, right? Confirmed. Okay. You guys remember I made this video, type Soul Gem recipe, confirmed. Okay.
Some unfortunate news has come across my investigative team recently. We've been looking into the Soul Gem crafting recipe very in depth over the past, I'd say, 3 weeks. We've tried many recipes, we've talked to many people, and recently we have been contacted with someone with connections to a very popular and widespread black market. This black market has been in the past exposed for allowing dirty developers who supply alternate items and such to players through their admin privileges in the panel. This is the sort of service where you can get like previous ranked rewards that you can no longer get. They've been whitelisted or blacklisted. Regardless, these it's a very sketchy way of doing it. Of course, we've had the scenario where devs have gone out to take bribes or to give out items for money. It's very sad. But particularly for what we're talking about now is the fact that one of the higher ranking black marketers for this server has connections to one of the developers, and this black marketer, who has the supplier, and the trader has gone on record saying the developer who supplies him this has looked in the files and looked in like the panels. There is no Soul Gem that has infinite uses. What does exist, however, is a craftable version of the Soul Gem. It's definitely craftable, but it is not infinite use. If you go onto black market servers, if you go to black market websites, you'll find examples of Soul Gems being sold. I actually have an image that I can show here. If you go onto, it's not letting me copy the image. Maybe I could just send a link. Right. You can see here, for instance, they'd be selling Soul Gems. They go for $40. These are not infinite use ones. These are one-time usage. Does not say locked. These are probably Soul Gems that they are getting from the devs. To back up my claim from the black marketers that were selling.
Anyway, to prove my point, as you've seen, I've made a video about it before, and people call me a liar. People call me, "Oh, you're lying, you're capping, you're clickbaiting, you're not being truthful," my nigga. When I clickbait, just read the description. I let it known if the video is clickbait. Anywho, this is not a clickbait. This is fact. As I've said it before, I'm saying it again. The crafted Soul Gem that Setro said was infinite. Someone figured it out, and it is not infinite. Now let's move on to the proof. Over here, I'll show you guys. Over here, here's the proof. The dude texted me during one of my streams, so I'm gonna show you a picture. This guy hit me up. He's like, "Oh, that's not a good one. My crafted Soul Gem disappeared after being used. I got gifted one and it literally disappeared." So I saw this. I'm like, hold on. There's no way that's true, right? Because I assumed that, oh, it should have been infinite, right? But knowing the requirements are probably OD, for it to be one use is crazy. So let's move on to what this guy texted me. He's like, "Yo, Crown, so don't suffer, answer me, V. I had crafted Soul Gem. The shit disappeared after I used it." So that was you, and then this is a clip, right? This is him using his true shark or whatever, farming a bunch of the hell mobs, right? Using Sweet Shark to farm the hell mobs, farm loot and everything. So I imagine that's actually a W idea. If the game was still popular, that'd be a good ass way to farm loot in hell and like Rerolls. Pop your true water and just kill all the mobs at the same time. And you see he's in the low server too, so I don't know how he pulled that off, but good on him, bro. Okay, go forward. Okay, now he gets out.
Go back to
There you go.
wireless.
You see the soul gem over here. He has a natural soul gem and not a locked soul gem. It's the actual soul gem itself.
Now you can unplug your Ethernet cable.
So he uses it. Shazam. It disappears. I mean, yeah, it gets to activate the soul gem, right? So it's like, okay.
Yeah, that's what.
And then he goes here. Gets all his stuff back. etc.
Put things on.
And then over here. Activate the soul gem, right? Then he uses it. But then it's gone. It's gone. That's why he's so shocked. He's like, what the fuck? Where is it? It was meant to be infinite. Because I imagine the way you craft it, it's either a dev gave it to him, which I think is unlikely because he has no connection to any devs, or the person who crafted it and traded it had to go through some unseen means to craft that bitch just for it to be one-time use. By the way, they're having a big update sometime next week or next month. My birthday in Christ.
You see, it's not good.
Brother in Christ.
Keep using each one.
Brother in Christ, bro. It's gone. It's like all gone, bro. So yeah. Yeah. And the worst part about all of this is that they delayed, you know, the last time they delayed an update was after the famous dive zone nuke, right? When the whole server got nuked, they delayed the whole updates and everything for like 2 weeks to get back to Discord, etc, right? But now they're delaying the update again. But no, when they dropped that update, Kara was a fucking luck quest, not a fucking rollable element. And you needed a hog ball. Nigga. They have no shame, bro. Nigga, I just want we just taking out the back shots and just be like, yes, please, more codes, right? Not me though. Shit, not me. You guys, not me. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Shoot the devs. In GTA. You feel me? But another part that I want to mention hold on, which is directly the update log, right? From my personal source, I know what's coming to the update, and it's mainly gonna be a full bringer update with supposedly all the truths except for drills, because it's gonna be new Spiral. I guess they're calling it Spiral, like Grand Lagan Spiral. That's the one that's coming out for the Fullbringer. It's gonna have its final form and everything except the true. So Fullbringer should be getting their truths. I hope it's a different progression than the regular ones. But this thing over here, update will be delayed so that this contestants have, if it was stuff that need to be tested, bro, they don't test shit. That update for the come out, just how they come, they can't, bro. They had 6 months to do the hell update. What do you think? You think in a month they're gonna be able to make a proper update, brother? If Central wasn't one thing, Central at least was a good rage baiter, because this is just unbelievable. But I think that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys. I'll love, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.